Oh, good. You're awake. Time to get started on your new body. Don't worry. What you are in is the starting model. So don't worry about what you're feeling, the sensations you're having right now, the current configurations. That is all upgradable, sir. So don't you worry. We're going to get you fixed right up. You might notice that your current model is a little unorthodox, and that is not a problem at all. We are going to get you into something you really love. So, I want to go over a few options with you. Now, we have a few captured heroes and villains here for your perusal. If you would like to pay a little bit extra, I can get you into one of those super powered bodies. Now, I don't want you to feel obligated. You, of course, can simply choose one of our wonderful premium models that have great options as far as physicality, youth, health, vitality. Of course, all of those metrics have been chosen just right for you. But let's face it, you want something a little special, don't you? I want you to consider this model. This is called a Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Mans can be found all throughout the multiverse. They are easy to get a hold of, but not easy to hold, if you know what I mean. That's where the price comes in. Now, most of them, and I want to say most because there is, of course, an infinite universe spanning parallel dimensions, and by definition of infinite, there is an infinite term of realities, and by that definition, you get some crazy stuff. But most of them have been bitten by a genetically or radioactively altered spider, which has then dramatically changed the physiology of the host. First, you're going to love this. A lot of people forget that Spider-Men have an increased healing factor. They actually heal more quickly, they recover from wounds, they recover from illness more quickly. Now, these are not your typical Wolverine models, so don't go thinking you'll go growing an arm back if you get it sliced off. But if you take a bullet or if you have the sniffles, you can enjoy a fast recovery. But why most people are attracted to the Spider-Man model is more of the jumpy, flippy, punchy kind. Most models are able to lift at least 10 tons at maximum output. So if you want to lift up that city bus or tip over a car easily, no problem. You can jump several stories high. And also, most of them have the ability to stick to surfaces, even nearly frictionless surfaces, because of the unique physiology given to them by the radioactive or genetically altered spider. So this is a wonderful option for you. I can't recommend them enough. But wait, there's more. There is a wonderful option for you in the Spider-Man, and that is the Spidey Sense. Some actually have hypothesized that Spidey Sense is the most powerful superpower of all, because it quite literally allows you to see the future a few seconds before it happens. Now, normally that's not that big a deal. That's actually not that helpful. If I can see a few seconds in the future and I'm about to get shot, I might be able to dodge down, but the odds are I'm still not going to be able to get out of the way. But you, in a Spider-Man model, have the reflexes and agility to actually dodge that bullet and do something about it. Speaking of doing something about it, we do have the options of the organic, where the web shooter comes directly out of your hand. Very convenient. However, some people do find them a little gross. Most of them come with the pre-made model, which we can fit you out with and give you the basic instructions on how to maintain it. So I really do want to recommend a Spider-Man for you. Still thinking, huh? Look, I know that model you're in is a little clunky, and I think that it was originally a burlesque dancer, so I apologize if you suddenly do feel the urge to do sudden kicks and have any attractions to any poles. But like I said, we're going to get you out of that real quick. So moving right along, I want to suggest something really fun. That is your Plastic Man. Now, Plastic Man is a very underserviced one. First of all, many plastic men are considered to be functionally immortal in that they do not age the way that most people do. We have instances of plastic men being disincorporated thousands of years in the past, slowly putting themselves back together and being alive again thousands of years later. So if functional immortality is for you, then it's definitely something to consider. I do say functional immortality because according to our waiver, we are not allowed to say true immortality since you can be destroyed by things that will utterly destroy plastic. The most common being hard freezing followed by a shatter, or being completely melted by extreme heat. So watch out for being tossed into the heart of the sun, things like that. But you're going to find that the average attacks, the bullets, the knives, even large-scale bombs are only going to be an annoyance to you. Plastic Man is actually far more dangerous and deadly than most people give him credit for. So if you go into one of our Plastic Men models, not only will you be able to reshape your face into anything that you would want, but you have the ability to be defensive, to be offensive. You can turn yourself into a bird and fly. You could turn yourself into a small airplane and fly. You can run great distances without tiring. You technically have no metal in your body, which you think wouldn't be very relevant. But the truth is, there is a lot of metallic manipulators out there in the universe, and they can very annoyingly sometimes control the actual iron in your blood. Not so for Plastic Men, just one of the many benefits to consider. And on a final note, Plastic Men have the ability to elongate any part of their body. Moving right along, we have a very pricey option for you. Now, I don't know if you prepared your pocketbook. Don't worry, I'm talking about your digital one. That current outfit that you have on wouldn't hide a pocketbook, would it? Interesting. We have the Kryptonian model. Yes, you've heard of these, haven't you? This is what we like to call the Superman class. Now, this is only available to our top spenders, which you are, so I want you to listen very carefully. This model was rocketed to Earth on a dying planet's rocket ship. It has been infused with the solar radiation of a yellow sun for decades. Its power cannot be truly assessed by any measurement that we have. We have had Superman class humans, as you might call them, hold black holes in their hand. We've had them fly across the universe after hearing a radio signal, which theoretically should be impossible. So literally, Superman class beings are able to do the impossible. It's kind of hard to put a price on that, but we managed it. So what are we thinking? Are you going for the economy but still fantastic Spider-Man? Fast healing, sticky web shooting, danger sense, all-encompassing Plastic Man able to do any different size and shape and functional immortality, or God mode Superman with the power of a Kryptonian? What's that? Oh, you can't answer me. Your mouth doesn't seem to be working. I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and transfer all of your funds to my organization. Thank you. I see that you're doing that now. The truth is, I have been stalling while our program has been subtly reprogramming your brain, forcing you to obey our every command. Yes. So, all of your funds are now transferred over to our corporation, and you will spend the rest of your life in that body. But don't worry, you've got a show coming up in 5 minutes. I think you're going to do just great. Get on out there, and you would have made a great Superman. Hello there! You will subscribe to Roleplay Riot. I'm kidding, or am I? Thank you so much for supporting these role plays. I have so much fun doing them. If you subscribe, you'll see when the new ones are coming out. You can also become a Patreon supporter. The link is below. And if you throw me a few bucks, it lets me do the fun cosplays that I do as part of this. But thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy your new body.